Hi, I am in northern South Africa and I'm about to start my 2-week horse safari with Horizon Horseback. My trip was broken up into 2 phases. The first week, I stayed at the main lodge, which is on a private game reserve in South Africa. Then the second week, we did a proper horse safari up in Botswana. I did it this way so that I could get a little bit more riding experience under my belt in South Africa before going on the actual main ride in Botswana. The main lodge in South Africa is beautiful. It's situated on this small lake that is home to a family of hippos. It's a small lodge with 10 rooms, so there's not too many people there at any time, and you really get this super homey and comfortable feeling when you're there. The daily routine is pretty fixed. You wake up and you get breakfast at 7:30, and then you ride, lunch at noon, then you ride, then dinner at 7:30, and then you go to sleep. But you can always opt out of a ride and go on a walk or hang out at the pool instead if you want a little bit more downtime. The South Africa main lodge is really great for new or inexperienced riders, families, or people who just want a more chill holiday. There are giraffes and buffalo, springbok, birds, zebras, and a bunch of other wildlife on their private game reserve. So the rides are fun and you get to see a lot of animals, and you can add in some jumping as well if you want to do that too. At the end of the first week, they drove me across the border and up to the Mashatu Game Reserve in Botswana for the Tuli safari. The transit across the border was super easy, and as we got closer to the lodge, we already started seeing some animals, so it was like we got a mini game drive-in before we even got started. The Tuli safari was a really amazing experience. We were totally off-grid and did these beautiful rides in between campsites. The campsites were pretty basic, but they were also just so beautiful. Also, the food throughout the entire stay was absolutely phenomenal. In South Africa, we rode different horses every day, but on the Tuli safari, we stayed with the same horse the whole trip. I was riding Smokey, who's a beautiful and super calm gelding. They did a really great job with matching riders with their horses based on experience and temperament, and I thought that they matched me really well with Smokey. In Mashatu, they had a lot more big game, so we did a combination of horse rides to see the animals and more typical Jeep game drives too. On the horse, we got to get much closer to some of the animals that scare easily, like the giraffes, but in the Jeep, we got to get much closer to the more dangerous animals like the elephants and the lions. So I really liked the mix of the 2 different options. This was my first ever horse riding holiday, and I absolutely loved it. I couldn't say enough nice things about all the staff at Horizon Horseback. The guides were so friendly and, just really incredibly knowledgeable. On the last day, we were driven to this little airfield in Mashatu and took a private flight back into Johannesburg, which was a super cool way to end this trip. Overall, it was such a magical and really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Thanks for coming along with me on my journey. If anyone has recommendations on other horse holidays, please let me know. Or if you're planning to go on one, let me know and maybe I can tag along. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.